This is actually pretty common among meteorology students from what I've found, is that a lot of us just know from a young age that we want to be meteorologists, that we want to study the weather. And so I was one of those kids that just always had a passion for meteorology. My research is really focused on looking at electrical discharges that form on trees and lightning rods, especially under thunderstorms. All these electrical discharges produce this chemical that helps to clean the air. It helps to remove greenhouse gases, it helps to remove pollutants from vehicles and industry. What we're really interested in is figuring out how much of this chemical gets made, and then how many electrical discharges there are, in order to figure out how important this additional source of cleansing may be to improving air quality and improving the climate. People are aware of corona. If somebody's ever heard of St. Elmo's fire on ship masts, it's essentially the same idea. We have a laboratory set up where we actually make our own sort of weak lightning and electrical discharges, and then we have our own proprietary instrument that actually measures this chemical. We also do observations, so we go storm chasing and we try to observe these little point corona discharges on trees and on lightning rods under thunderstorms. We actually flew an airplane through a thunderstorm and we made measurements of this chemical, and we saw that every time after a lightning strike occurred, we had these huge spikes in the concentration of this chemical. I love researching. I love searching for answers to questions that nobody's answered before. I love doing something that nobody's ever done before. Penn State's really been fundamental in my development, both as a student, but also as a scientist and as a researcher. I've really figured out that I'm very passionate about research, and I love exploring the unknown. That's something that I want to devote the rest of my career to. And I definitely think that there are numerous questions related to lightning and electrical discharges and their production of this chemical that remain unsolved and will probably remain unsolved for quite some time.